night I went to edit my vlog. It was like 8 o'clock at night, and I opened up the video files which I'd copied from the GoPro, and I realized that the last two which I'd filmed on the way back from the park were corrupted. And it was really frustrating at the time. Obviously I had a lot of footage there that I wanted to include in the vlog, but obviously I couldn't because, yeah, they were completely corrupted and I couldn't recover the files at all, which I found really frustrating, and it was just so annoying. Anyway, so I ended up just sort of working around it, and I put some of the footage in there anyway, just as a bit of a joke, but oh well, that footage is gone now. But later last night I was actually watching a video. I was waiting for my video to render, and I was watching some YouTube videos of motovloggers, and one of the ones I watched was it was by Spicy110. I've watched quite a few of his videos recently. I've been subscribed to him for like a month or two, I think, not that long. Pretty relatively new subscriber, but he released this video, I don't know, maybe a few days ago. It was like his second last video, and it was titled "The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck," and it was actually don't you cut me off. It was actually a response to an article he'd read, which he'd linked in the description, and I checked out, and it was really interesting because I'd sort of I'd just gone through being really frustrated that I had lost all this video footage, and then I watched his video, and it was sort of about, obviously, the subtle art of not giving a fuck, and I found it really interesting, and so I decided to make a video response, which is today's video. I think I can turn right here. Yep, turn right. Yeah, basically what he goes on to say, he starts off by saying sort of like, you know, there's sort of a certain amount of fucks that you can give in a day, in a week, in your life, and you shouldn't waste those fucks on things that don't matter. And the prime example being me losing video footage, or just, obviously that's a very minor thing in my day, but just like general things you shouldn't worry about if you can't change the outcome, or if they're not really that important to you. Now, I think initially when I was listening to his video, I was sort of like, I was like, oh, I'm not really too sure about what you're saying, man, because it sounded like what he was saying was you should just care less about things. But no, after a while he did go on to explain, no, it's just you should care less about the things that aren't important. And I think that is the key point here, is that put time, effort and thought into things that you really care about and things that matter to you, but things that you can't control, like he brought up the fact that he just broken up with his girlfriend, things like that, if they're out of your control or they don't matter to you, then you really shouldn't give them the time of day, because what good is going to come of, can I turn? No, right turn. What good is going to, oh fuck, that was bad. Damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna go back in here. Yeah, what good will come of worrying over these things? And I found this, so I found this really hit close to home, because I think it's one of those things that sort of comes with maturity, and one of those things that you can only really learn by experiencing. And that's sort of where I want to go in there. I'm looking for this really cool alleyway at the moment. I think it's around here somewhere, but I looked it up on my phone before I came, but I'm not actually sure where I'm going. There's so many like no left turn, no right turn, one-way streets around here. And no, we're going around. But yeah, it's a really interesting video. I'm going to link it below, and also link the article below, because I think you guys should check it out. But one thing the article did talk about, which Spicy didn't really mention or address a lot in his video, he more talked about sort of just not caring about things that are out of your control. One thing that I've come to learn a lot recently is the article starts off by saying that a lot of it is just not giving a fuck about what other people think of you, and not letting other people's opinions of you affect your... Am I turning here? I think I'm turning at the end. Yeah, not letting other people's opinions of you affect sort of like basically what you do. And I think, again, that is something that I've learned recently. Like, you grow up in like high school, right? And I swear half of high school's bullshit is centered around the fact that everyone just is so focused on their image and just who's invited who to whose birthday party and who's gone out on the weekend and all this crap. It's so centered around that I don't know, you sort of like, I don't know, it's really restrictive to your personality. Like everyone's trying to conform to be sort of this ideal person that everyone's gonna like. Just got really lost, so I had to pull over and check out where I was going. I'm trying to go to this really pretty alleyway which is meant to be around here. It's a really nice part of Sydney, this Surrey Hills. It's really pretty, but anyway, that was the main gist of it. And what I wanted to add was, although yes, it is important what Spicy's saying, is just wait, is this one way? Shit. I think this is one way. Doesn't matter. Shh! Be quiet, don't tell me. Don't tell me I'm doing things illegal. Wait, is this whole thing one way? I'm so confused. Oh, shit. Oh, well. Oh, this is it. Hey, look. How pretty is this? I don't know, I just saw this on I think it was a blog. And I wanted to get photos of my bike down here because it looked really pretty. It smells amazing down here. This is pretty cool. Anyway, we're going to turn around up here. But yeah, that was pretty much the gist of it. It is not giving a fuck about things that you can't control. And what I wanted to add was just the fact that it's important to learn to care a bit less about what people think of you, because in the end it doesn't matter. I think one of those famous quotes is, "You are what you love, not what loves you." And that's pretty much exactly that. It's just, let what you do define you, not what other people think about you define you. That was weird. I thought he was turning into a driveway. It was not. Oh, that was close. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so it's getting dark. I'm finally on my way home for the day. Wednesdays are a big day for me. Just a lot of class and meetings. But yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna go making videos tomorrow and the next day. I have a friend coming down. I'll be out tomorrow night and I'll be out the next day. So yeah, we'll have to see how we go. But I have a really cool video planned for Saturday, so that should be sweet. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys when I see you.